Alright guys, I'm coming at you with another video. I've been looking online for a good nuke class because I'm going for my last nuke to get the 10th one. Not that I need a good class, but I'm just seeing if there's any out there. And oh man, sorry. I was gonna make a video on what class logically would be good for a nuke. I'm gonna go through every single phase of your created class to try and help you with a good nuke. And this isn't like what I would think is the best idea. Well, it is. It's probably the best idea. But I'm gonna use pure logic just on how to get a nuke. So I'm going to start off with the primary weapon. As you can see, the default stuff's on. It's just all the first things. So first thing is, you're obviously not going to want a riot shield if you're going for a nuke. Let's just put it there. You're probably not going to want a sniper either. In this game, assault rifles dominate. So I'm going to say go with assault rifle. Now, obviously I'm not level 70 yet, so most people don't use AK-47 when they get to 70. So let's not go with the AK-47. F2000, I don't know, it's just not the type of gun that everyone uses. ACR is good, but it actually takes a few more bullets than most other guns to kill someone with. Burst guns aren't the greatest to use in this game, and the FAL is just, I don't know, it's got good accuracy, but I don't know, the iron sights aren't good, and it seems like the range when you really have a trigger finger, it's really off, and it kind of goes all over the place. The TAR-21's okay, but it's not that accurate. It has a little bit of recoil too. The Scar H is probably the best bet you're gonna have. The M4, I mean, it's a good gun. It's got great iron sights, but bad thing about it is it doesn't have much damage. And once again, 3-round bursts aren't that good. So I would go with Scar H. And the attachment I would use, well, extended mags. You don't really need extended mags with this gun. Thermal, I wouldn't use it. Heartbeat's a good idea because you can see other people. Some people say it's cheap, but really all you have to put on it is on your class is Ninja, and it's gone. I don't like holographic sight on this gun. Shotgun, no, that thing's just horrible. FMJ, you don't really need it if you're camping. You shouldn't need it. ACOG, I'm not gonna use this. Pretty much it's down to silencer or heartbeat sensor. But if you think about it, the real deal in this game is the kill cam. And I mean, obviously no one else is gonna see you firing with a silencer, but that person that you kill, they might have not seen you before, but they're gonna see you on your kill cam. So I would actually rather go with the heartbeat sensor just because you can see other people. Even though they can see you firing, it's a lot more, it's more convenient, short range. And you gotta remember, we're going for nukes here. This isn't your just class you're gonna use on specific games or maps. So, you know, I would go with a launcher. Lots of people like the RPG, but you're not trying to kill people. You need a guided self-lock or a lock-on missile, and the AT-4 is horrible. It doesn't do that much damage, and there's only one of them. The Javelin, there's only one of them, and it doesn't always work. I would go with the Stinger because there's 2 missiles in each Stinger, and it's really accurate. It's one-hit kill for Harrier. It's only 2 for, I think, Chopper Gunner and Pavlo, and AC-130. So, like the 3 largest ones. Equipment. Well, we're first gonna go to perk 1. You're not gonna use Blink Pro because you want Scavenger because you need lots of ammo, especially with the Scar. You use up a lot of ammo quick. Sleight of hand. Yeah, the only other one you can think of is One Man Army, but I'd rather have Scavenger Pro. So if you're gonna have Scavenger, you can resupply your equipment. So that means that each time you go over someone, you can get another one. So C4, I think it's just really hard because detonation is a little weird. You have to know when they're in the exact spot. Claymores, you can run right past them. They are good for like showing like where someone might be. Other than that, it's not that great. Blast shield, they're kind of difficult to turn on and off. I always forget to use them. Tactical insertion, you're not trying to get good spawn points. You're just trying to get a long kill streak. So don't use a tactical insertion. Throwing knife, unless you're really, really good with them, I would not recommend using them. And you know, Semtacs are really weird because they don't go as far as frags, but they do. You can stick people, but if you really want a good explosive grenade, I'd go with a frag grenade. And now for special grenades. Okay. Smoke grenades are probably the ones you'd want to for decoy. You'd use for a decoy. Stuns and flash. Now the difference between them: stuns disorients and slows the target, which means you can't move as fast. Flashbangs, they blind and deafen you. This means you can't see or hear anything. That's the one that like screech. Okay, so personally, I think flashes are better for one reason only. When you're up against a guy 1v1, you're both under cover. You throw, let's say you throw a flash. He can't see, so he ducks down. You run over to him, kill him. Now, if you threw a stun, he'd be in his same spot. He just wouldn't be able to move. But if you pop up, he can shoot you still. So I believe flashbangs are a little bit better. Now on to perk 2. Perk 2 is pretty much between cold blood and hardline. I would go with hardline because I've had many chances where I could have gotten maybe like a chopper gunner or even a Harrier if I just had one more kill, and that pretty much is what it is with hardline. Just earlier kill streak. Perk 3. This is one of those ones that really doesn't matter, but I would really recommend Ninja because Last Stand, you do not want to use that. Obviously you don't have a pistol right now. Sit rep, if you're going to be camping most of the time, or even mobile camping, you know, it's not that great. And just to let you know, mobile camping or RVing is camping, but going camping spot to camping spot. I kind of made that up, and that's pretty much the whole point of this game. Is that's what you have to do. It's not rushing, but it's not camping. It's in the middle of that. Scrambler, I think it just gives away your position. Steady aim, you don't really need it if you're either of these two, commando or steady aim. You're not going to need it if you're camping. So I'd go with Ninja. And then the Death Streak. Alright, so Copycat, pretty much if you die 4 times, well actually 3 with Hardline Pro, I really hope you don't when you're trying to get a nuke. I mean, you might and then get a nuke if you're playing Domination or something, or Sabotage, but you're not going to need Copycat because you want to keep this class, so that's kind of obvious. Painkiller, you're trying to stay a long time, so in this, when you die, after you die, it's just, all of these things are after you die. Final Stand, you can get back after being wounded. Whoa, look at that. I don't know why people don't use this. It gives you another chance to live, pretty much. So, yeah, and you can use your secondary or your primary gun. So, that's my class for a nuke. I would say that's probably the best bet you're gonna get. So, yeah. There it is.